Yo, hey guys, it's your boy FreakyBaby1 here, back from our F1 2017 video I'm about to say Fortnite, and I'm back for league racing. I know, it's mental. I haven't uploaded a league racing video for how long, I don't know, months now. And the reason I haven't been uploading is because I actually left my league for, it was 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks or something, I can't remember. But you might be like, Keelan, why did you leave? And I was like, good question. But before we get into that, this is where I am in the driver's stand. Still I'm on top, which is mental. And this is the pole positions and the fast slats for the full season. But yeah, getting back to the question, why did you leave? And it's because, and I think it was Hungary, Italy and Belgium, I got taken out in those 3 races. 3 in a row I got took out. So one was, yeah, Hungary was in the race, Italy was in the race as well, and Belgium was in qualifying. So I at this point I had, you know, I was getting pissed off. So I was like, and I've got another league coming up in the future, but don't talk about that. But yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna concentrate on that league race. But an hour before I was just coming into this race, I got a message from the host saying, who is my teammate, who's like, could you come back and help me win the constructors, because it was getting really close. You saw, I think it was maybe 13 points or something it is at the top between Ferrari and Red Bull for the constructors title. And I was just like, yeah, okay. And no, I'm gonna come back and see if I can defend my driver's title. There's a guy in this race, Paces, I don't know what his name is, something like that. He's pretty quick though, so yeah. Sorry guys, he's pretty quick, so it's going to be quite hard to defend against him. But what you're watching here is my actual qualifying lap. My first lap got impeded by another guy, so it's just like, oh, this is going great. And it was the same guy who actually blocked me in Belgium, so I was just like, you know, I just need to get this lap in here. And I'd done no practice. From other league races, I put 10 to 15 hours a week in of practice, especially if no assists. It's every week I'm getting better and better. But I've not done any practice in about 2 weeks on the, like, for a track. I've not sweated out, apart from Bahrain, which is going to be my first race of the new track. I've got pretty quick at Bahrain, pretty deadly. But as you can see, we grabbed pole actually, with yeah, without any practice, and we got it by about 9 times, even though the guy in second is on the super soft tyres. But anyway guys, could you just leave a like and subscribe if you're new? All the support I get, I really appreciate it. You don't understand. Even one extra like on a video, and just every subscriber, I just thank you guys for subscribing. So yeah, if you are new, please leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, back into the action. This is going to be my race strategy. I'm putting it down a lap on the ultra soft tyres in the first stint, because I'd done my qualifying on them, and because it's a 2-stop, I've put down my diff a little bit, because the tyre wear week, it won't be as high, but I'm pushing quite hard. So yeah, getting ready for the start. It's 5 red lights out and away we go. And it's a decent start. We short shift into 3rd gear pretty quickly, and you can see we got quite a good start. So those people moving to the inside, I think they're defending from each other, but they're not. I'm actually getting hit off to the track. At this point I was just like, oh, who was that? But it was Rocket League guy hit me off. So I wasn't happy, and I'm defending from Lokimi, who was the guy who actually blocked me in qualifying. So yeah, and I'm going wide there through dirty air, and just a lack of any practice. I've done no practice at all, so I didn't know how the car was going to feel in the race. But we're kind of going into it blind. But you're seeing we're actually catching this guy already, and we're just leaving the first sector. So yeah, have a look down his inside here, and no, and I could see the arrow creeping up, and I crashed into the back of him. As you can see here, I was going to move, but I seen the arrow, I was watching the arrow, and it went crazy, and by the time I looked back, I went into the back of him. And even if I did move to the inside, you can hear me complaining there. You can't hear the people in the party, I've got the setting off, but yeah, I've got into the lead here, so I'm actually looking okay. I've got front wind damage now, but I'm in the lead. But no, these guys come back at it, and they're diving, and that's it. Corner cutting now, we're getting, yeah, down to 4th. And this guy's on the super soft tyres, he's probably going to do the 1 stop, so it's just like, you know, I need to get ahead of these guys. This is just not good for my race at all. But we get ahead of him, and lag, we're getting done with lag as well. had to lift off, and now we fell a good few car lengths further back than we even were. So probably one of the worst starts I've ever had to a league race. And the guy's going wide now, so it's pretty shocking. And you can hear me talking in the background. It's the guy Paces, who I knew was pretty quick, and he's on the soft tyre. And I think he started last. I think he didn't get a lap. I don't know why, but yeah, here I'm going to the outside, and yeah, he just cuts the corner. That look, guys. I don't even know why they race in a league. I know this isn't the most professional league, but so it's supposed to be quite competitive, and it almost left a pretty good save at the back end there. And yeah, and again, we're actually catching it quite good there. But yeah, I don't know why he's racing in a league when it's supposed to be competitive, but they're just not doing the best of jobs. But yeah, here, what is it, lap 2 coming on to the beginning of lap 3. I think we're going to set the fastest lap of the race, where I was running wide, which isn't great. I think we set, no, it's just going like a Christmas tree, and my teammate actually got it. I didn't get it because I'm stuck behind these guys, and I've got damage front wing on it, and I get it again. But yeah, Dominator, I don't know how quick he is really. I don't think he's crazily quick, but yeah, he gets fastest lap. But yeah, these guys are they're holding me up. They're battling for positions where it should be like at the back of the field really, and they're not doing the greatest job. And this guy, look at him, he's holding me up now quite a bit, going really slow. He's not got very good apex speed, or just any general cornering speed he's not very good at. So yeah, and now there's a guy who's really far back. He's set fastest lap of the race. But yeah, we're still dealing with that little bit of front wing damage, and it wasn't enough to make me pit right away. And we're going in pretty deep here. We're just trying to figure out on our exit. We're going to have DRS. And you can hear me saying surely this time, I'm saying. And yeah, there's still a little bit of lag. You can see the cars jumping about, so I just move out the way, try and get the slipstream of this guy. But we have some crazy overspeed on him now, you can see. We can't really dive to the inside, but look, it's just, he's like a kamikaze. He just dived there, and he almost came back on and hit me there. So he's gone. He's a bit mental really. He's just a wee bit loopy. But now we've got him behind us, and this guy's actually went wide, and he'd come back on. He's not watching, so he's blocking us as we're trying to figure out what to do here.
Oh my god, yes.
Sorry about that, guys. There, the mic kind of cut out, but yeah, we've got into the lead now finally. They're not the greatest racers, but now we're in the lead, and Paces from 9th place is now behind us on soft tyre, so you know he's doing a one stop. So we're kind of like, yeah, I was going to do the one stop, but I just went, nah, we'll see what the 2 stops like. A little bit more fun, we'll put it in. At this point I didn't know where I was in the championship. I thought I was maybe 3rd or 4th because I hadn't raced in a bit. But I'm actually still in the lead, so it was unbelievable. But we're really struggling with understeer because of the left hand side of the front wing is damaged, and you can see on lap 7 we decided to come into the pits. We stretched out to the lap we wanted to make it. We're coming into the pits, and Paces was right behind us. So yeah, and we almost hit the wall there, and we're braking, and oh, that could have been pretty close there. And I remembered there was a little glitch where if you didn't have a certain amount of front wing damage, they wouldn't change your front wing. But here, yeah, they do change your front wing, so they obviously fix that. Fresh set of ultra soft tyres. It should be feeling like $1 million when we get back out onto track.
Push like a mad guy now.
And you hear me there, I'm saying I have to push like mad if I really want to come back and win this race. I didn't know if it was possible. I was hoping, I was optimistic, but I didn't know if it was possible. So yeah, just coming back onto the track, I think this is the end of our first flying lap. I don't know, yeah. So we set a lap which is 3.2 seconds faster.
3.2 seconds faster than
yeah, you can hear me there. It's
It's
3.2 seconds faster than my original fast lap that I had, and we make a little mistake by pinching the front left there and not pulling up the same there. But we're gonna see if I could catch up to first place, and now we've got up to second place. I don't know who it is, but who is it? I can't read it from here, but I think he actually lets us through. A pretty awkward bit. I wished he just kept on going flat out through here. He tries to let me through. I think here he's just like, maybe not here, but the next bit he's going really slow. At this point I was just like, what is he doing? But then I was like, I think he's just letting me through. So it's just like kind of, alright, thanks, but he held me up. It cost me about a second through there, which wasn't helpful, but Now we can just go and clean air and start pushing. And as you can see, that little dot now just went off the minimap. That is paces. So we have a pit stop advantage over him. Just probably over that actually. Probably because of the 7-8 second pit stop while changing the front wing. But yeah, here we're cutting on to lap 16. We've caught up. I think we ended up getting about 11 seconds. We caught him by about 5 seconds.
Sped there through the pit lane.
And you hear me there. Almost sped. Great English. But this will be a quick pit stop, no front wing change. As I was saying, we caught him about 5 seconds. We got down to 11 seconds, I think. So we never caught him as much as I thought we would. But we were alright pace on the car. It was still had about 20 laps worth of fuel on it with those ultra softs. So we cracked in some decent laps there, and we actually get a warning for cutting on. There, I was watch it back in slow motion. I swear you can have 2 wheels over the line. That's what I was doing here, 2 wheels over, and we got a little warning to it. So I was like, I'm glad it wasn't a penalty. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. We didn't gain that much from it. So yeah, as you can see, we're just chasing him down. We're wondering why he hasn't pitted yet. 'Cause I thought he would take his ultra soft tyres 10 laps, because fresh tyres you can take them 10 laps quite easily. But yeah, this lap here you can see him up the top. The person in front of us is second place, and the guy up ahead is the leader. So there was that incident in lap 1, and we were stuck behind him till lap 5. If we didn't get the front wing damage, or even if we did and we got past him and we got to push for those 5 laps, I think we could be a lot closer than we are. But you know, it is how it is. And now I think that is Dominator going into the pits, and we're getting DRS off him, and I think we're like 6.9 seconds behind him. So yeah, I think we could have definitely done that if they didn't hold us up. A nice little corner cut free end in the race. But yeah guys, we didn't have the pace in the end. He had fresh ultra softs, we had wearing super softs, and we crossed the line to get P2, which gets us 18 points in the championship towards the end. And I think he's now within 7 points of us, so we're going to actually have to watch out, because if he wins the next race, I don't think he will, but if he does, he's going to be in the same points as us, and it's going to be a close end to the season, which is Mexico, guys. So yeah, this is on the podium. Well, that's him celebrating. I don't know how old he is. I think he's maybe 15 or something. He's about the same age as me. And afterwards, he was happy that he won the race. This guy, like, yeah, he was happy.
Yeah, you did good.
And it was 12 seconds, I think. He ended up winning by, and he came from 9th, so it was a really good drive from him. I can't knock him for it. It was just a shame that he got front wing damage. Say that.
Look in that rocket.
But yeah, you kind of robbed me of my race, those guys at the start. But anyway guys, if you haven't already, please like and please consider to subscribe. You appreciate all the support I get. But anyway guys, peace.